Saturday is for adventures, and today I bring to you this adventure-packed vehicle, the 2019 Toyota Hilux. So if you'd like to have a car for your off-road adventures, this car sits squarely on top of the checklist. So if you'd like to have such a car that will take you to the off-road and bring you back in one piece, this Toyota Hilux will do that squarely. Of course, we have other options like the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado and the Toyota Fortuner, but this is the ultimate off-roader. Now, the car is so good, it's quite massive, and also you can see the car is quite long, so you get some very good room in the front row, in the boot section, or you can say in the flatbed. But in the second row, because the seats are not movable, you might get a bit of a squeeze space, but what I can say is that the space is very much adequate. Now, Toyota Hilux is not a luxury car. This is an adventure car or a workhorse. So if you need a vehicle that will handle all that without even sweating, this Toyota Hilux should be the first vehicle that you should always look at. Now, this being the 2019 model, you get a 2.4 liter turbocharged diesel engine that gives you 150 horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque. If you need something with more power, you can go for the 2.8 liter, which gives you 162 horsepower and 450 Newton meters of torque. Other than the power figures, generally how the car handles is legendary. This car has been in the market for the longest time possible, and of course, up to 2026, the car is still in production. That kind of tells you the level of trust that people has in this amazing vehicle. Now, in the other parts of the world, this is a top seller. It's only in the US that the Ford F-150 competes or is a bit higher, or it sells better than the Toyota Hilux, because Americans do love American cars. Other than that, the rest of the world will always go for Toyota Hilux for their off-road adventures. So we are out here today to see what this Toyota Hilux offers, what it has in store for us, and what are some of the things that will make you purchase this car over the other pickup trucks that are available in the market. Remember, this car competes with the likes of the Mitsubishi Triton. It competes with the likes of the Ford F-150, that is the chief competitor to this car, among so many others, because when it comes to pickup trucks, Toyota Hilux is always the fingertips, followed by the Ford F-150. Now, let us see what this car has, and of course we're going to talk about the basic things. We said this is not a luxury car, so some of the things that you'd get in a luxury car are missing here. And being the 2019 model, you get a few things in nyuma kidogo. The 2020 model onwards, 2021 is when we got another facelift, which looks better, and also from 2026 you get another facelifted unit which feels even better. So for this, it comes with the standard features. It comes with the main projector headlight, icon parking light pale, your dim lights. You also get your daytime running lights, LED, your turn signals hapo, and of course, because this is an off-roader, you have fog lights as standard on this car. Front grille, this is actually good. It shows the emblem Toyota blacked out. No extra features on this. You don't get 360-degree view camera on this, which is not very good for a car for your off-road adventures, but remember, it always goes with the trim levels. For the highest trim, you get everything that you'd want in a car. But if I'm going to take this car to the off-road, I'll be less worried about some other things. You have the side mirrors. What do you call this? Yeah, these are the side mirrors which kind of help you see the blind spot. You can be able to actually see what is happening on this side, something that you can't usually see on your side mirrors. How do you call it? The fender mirrors. Now on this side, you have a large tire over here. Of course, you can go all the way to size 20 if need be, but this size 18 alloys and a larger tire, which is a 265. I've seen the regular SUVs go to 55, but this one goes with 265 by 60 and size 18. You get some nice all-weather tires, which are actually pretty good, and of course it is from Yokohama, so you can tell with the durability that you can use these tires for a very, very long time. On the front side, you get some very good suspension system. This comes with the double wishbone suspension with coil and springs. That will handle the Kenyan roads very well, and also it gives you some very good handling, which is actually very, very precise. And generally, when it comes to the driving dynamics over Toyota Hilux, I think it is on top of the game. So in ile gari ukiendesha pale vizuri, I know some other people like these large cars, how they drive, how they can harass the road very well. Gari usipochunga bana, you can exit very well, and of course being a rear wheel drive, those wheels are no joke. They can take you from 0 to 100 in almost 5.8 seconds. So it's not the fastest, but it's very, very powerful. Because the car has some very good ground clearance, you have these side steps to help you get into the car, and you get some decent what do you call it, ground clearance, up to 23 centimeters of ground clearance on this amazing unit. On the rear side, you get the same tires, same size alloys also. And the main difference from the rear side and the front side is that on the front side you have your disc brakes, while on the rear side you have your drum brakes. The other main difference also is the suspension setup. On the front side you get your double wishbone suspension with coil and springs, while on the rear side you have your leaf springs, which is the heavy duty suspensions. So for a car like this, which you can use to carry your cement in case you have a construction somewhere and you don't have a truck to do that, this Toyota Hilux will handle such tasks very easily. Now this part of the showroom is very windy. I hope you guys mtanielewa, hamtaanza kuniambia ninunue some quality mics. I use quality mics, natumia the Holy Land microphone. I think it cost around 25,000 Kenyan shillings. So they are not cheap. It's only that we are in Mombasa and it's always windy, and this showroom is very close to the sea. So kidogo, there's a lot of wind coming in from that side. You can tell from the trees that the wind is pretty strong. Yeah, so msinileme sana. I have some good quality microphones. Now down here you have your spare tire, iko huko chini. So when you're going for your off-road adventures, we'll be pretty sure that in case of anything, you'll have another tire to fix it and help you get out of sticky situations. Before I show you the engine bay and the interior, I would like to tell you the asking price for this car. Now the greatest thing that makes the prices vary is the year of production, the trim level of the car, and the showroom which is selling the vehicle. In some other showrooms you'll get the same car at as low as 5.4 million shillings. In some other showrooms you'll get it at 5.8 million shillings. So it depends mahali unanunua. And Wadeke Auto Trading, I know everywhere. I know who will sell this car at a very fair price, and I know who will sell this car at a very bad price, okay? For example, Honda Vezel, we've sold the Z Sensing Honda Vezel in watu wanasema it's 2.8, some other showrooms wanauza 2.9 million shillings. We are able to sell two of them. I think you saw it on my TikTok channel at 2.6 million shillings. That is on cash. Ukiona 2.6, you'll get a Z Sensing Honda Vezel. At 2.65, you'll get a Honda Vezel RS. And if you want the normal basic Honda Vezel, ukiona 2.5 million, and be able to plug you so that you get that amazing vehicle. Okay, so let me get in here. Let me give you a quick start of the car. Okay, yeah, that is the display that you get. Yeah, that being the Toyota Hilux, you get the Hilux animation there. It feels modern, and of course, from what you're seeing, the mileage on this is 70,000 kilometers. So let me just show you the engine bay quickly, and then of course we finish it up. This is what you get. You get this amazing engine. Of course, this is the engine here. It has 4 cylinders. Okay, so that was the engine. So let me get down to it. So this is a car powered by a 2.4 liter turbocharged diesel engine, and you can always confirm that from this nameplate here that shows you that this has the 2GD FTV 2393cc, which translates to 2.4 liters. And for this turbocharged engine, it gives you some crazy power output. And also it depends on what you want. You can go for the 2.3 liter, which is this one, or you can go for the 2.8 liter, which is, I think, is available in the South African and Australian market, or can I say Thailand? Yes, because for the JDMs zinatoka zikiwa 2.4 liter. Now this 2.4 liter turbo diesel engine has 4 cylinders, and it gives you 150 horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque. All that power is sent to to the rear wheels, and of course, since this one, the power is sent to all the 4 wheels, because this car is a full-time 4x4, and of course you have rear diff locks on this. Now the transmission on this, you can either get a 6-speed automatic or you can go for the 6-speed manual transmission if you love adventure packed driving. But this specific unit that we are talking about has a 6-speed automatic transmission, so that is actually pretty good for a car of this size. Very reliable transmission, very reliable diesel engine, and of course you have to take care of this car. And we've seen people who still have the first generation Toyota Hiluxes. They still have the first generation Toyota Fortuner because they are built on the same platform. So if you take good care of this car, it will give you some very good performance levels, and not majorly performance, it gives you some very good usability. And for the lifespan of a Toyota Hilux, it can stay forever as long as you take care of it nicely. The 2.4 liter turbo diesel gives you some decent fuel economy. It gives you an average of 12 to 13 kilometers per liter, but that depends on how much weight you're carrying. But for day-to-day activities, you get an average of 12 to 13 kilometers per liter thanks to the diesel fuel. Now, having talked about the engine bay, let us now talk about the interior of the car, and let's see what goes on inside there. Okay, let us jump into the interior, and starting from the door, you can clearly see that there is no luxury feature on the door. It just gives you the normal usability or the usable features of the car. And since also some companies always go with the production cost, they don't want to make the production cost very high. So for example, a car like this, it has majorly plastic components. All these are plastic. So the only thing that is not plastic here is this fabric, but underneath you get plastic. Electric power controls right here, controls for the side mirrors, door handles, and your central lock. And on the lower side you have your jina imepotea, storage space for maybe your water bottles or a few things. You get some large speakers, not the best quality in any chance. These are not the best. Probably you tend to work a aftermarket infotainment system. Some extra speakers on this side, and looking at the cockpit, it looks like this. Yeah, mixed reactions. It's not very good. It's just a car in ukiona, it will not make you not buy the car because of how it looks like. Generally it is very good, and I think it's fine. Now the seats also are quite good. I have no complaints about the seats. Being fabric ni mambo ya kawaida, and of course the seats are also manually adjustable. So you just press this lever and move the seat, and of course you can adjust the top side and the height of the seat using these two levers over here. Other than that, I don't think this seat comes with anything else special, considering that the seats are not heated nor cooled. Now to enter the interior, you have this large side step here. You have your Toyota badging, and of course you have this handle here for you to access the interior. Okay, so ukiwa hapa ndani, this is simply what you get. A good looking interior, not the best, but I will say iko sawa. So let me just lift myself kidogo. I want to get a clear view of the road, and you lift it by pulling this lever. Okay, itakuinua kidogo. I think that is the highest it can go. Right now I have a very clear view of the interior, of the surrounding. Kila kitu iko fiti, I can see everywhere nicely, and I think the only blind spot that you might get on the car is in case the vehicle has a canopy. But ikiwa hivi, you can actually see all the way to the rear side, and of course you can always use this rear view mirror right here. So it's a hell of a car, kila kitu iko fiti. And now let us talk about the features that comes with this amazing vehicle. So on this side you have this steering wheel with synthetic leather finishing. It looks more of a plastic car. Anyway, for driving this has no issue. Kuna watu wengine they don't like hizi vitu zingine hapa, but for vijana kama sisi, they look into things like this. Anyway, if you like this car, it is available. I'll tell you about the price, and maybe I can give you even a better price. So this one comes with cruise control. I know some of you will ask if the car has cruise control. All Hiluxes inakuja na cruise control, either ikwe basic ama ikwe the highest trim. More controls for the infotainment system, pre-collision monitoring system, lane departure assist, and on the left side you have more controls for the infotainment system. Now down here You can see you have these empty spaces. Those are your poverty buttons. You have your freno or air brake. I don't know if that is active on this. Then of course you can open your bonnet and the fuel gauge using these two buttons here. Air vents ziko hapa, air vents on this side and air vents on that side. So for ventilation, you'll be pretty much okay. Let us now look at the clusters of the car. The clusters in a car fiti, they are modern, but not modern as you'd expect. These are not digital, these are the analog clusters, but they actually look pretty good. I think the analog clusters also were quite good. Me napenda the analog ones more than the digital. And of course it shows you the fog lights, the diffs, daytime running lights, angalia gari iko in park. It shows you the mileage, the fuel economy and everything. So hizo vitu zote you can always navigate using these controls on the steering wheel, your speedometer and your fuel gauge. I think those are the most important things on this. Now I know somebody else mwenye ajui hizi mambo za gari ataniuliza mbona kuna check engine. The car is not on. Yes. The car is not on, so you don't have to worry about the check engine. So let me just switch it on uone. Yeah, so that's what you get. Ukiangalia once you switch on the car, everything else disappears. The handbrake is on, so that is what you'll get showing up right there. Other than that, everything feels to be in good shape. Safi sana. Now, on this side, your air vents. Hapo juu kwa dashboard is all plastic. Is that in plastic? Yeah. In case you damage it, inakuwa easy to replace. 70,000 kilometers mileage. Huh? Here you have a large, not a large infotainment system. You have your infotainment system, not the most premium, and it doesn't give you the best quality. But yeah, usability iko sawa. Don't have to worry about anything. The infotainment system is okay. Uku, your clock will always display here. Storage space on the top side and also on the lower side you have your glove compartment. So when it comes to storage, you get some decent spaces. Hapa chini you have some of the most necessary features. The AC. Yeah, ukiwa unaishi mahali huku kuna very hot temperatures like Mombasa, AC is very, very necessary. And of course, they are centralized here with these rotary controls. You can lock this car in high range, 4-wheel drive high range or 4-wheel drive low range, which is something that you need for your off-road adventures also. And on the lower side, you have two 12-volt output to charge your accessories. You have your rear diff lock over here, crawl, downhill crawl assist, alafu hapo kuna traction control. Huku kwingine probably they pack some extra controls, but since this is not the highest trim, some of the things are missing. Storage space for your phone and such things. Two cup holders, of which unaweza kakifobi yako hapo. Gear shifter for your 6-speed automatic transmission with sports mode. Right here you have eco mode, or you can go for power mode depending on what you need. Ukiwa unataka kusave fuel, go for eco. If you want full power, go for power mode. Extra storage space, manual handbrake, which feels so good for large cars like this. This is something that feels very manly. You need to have that in your car. This is the only part that I see that has leather. Your armrest, they considered you guys for this. So you get your leather armrest with leather stitches, and you also get an extra storage, but it doesn't have any what do you call it, USB ports to charge your accessories. On the top side you have your sun visor, LED lighting for the interior for this, storage space for your sunglasses, which is pretty good. And angalia the lighting system on this. Why are they not going on? Oh yes, you see how bright they are. These are actually very bright light for the interior. Also on the rear side you get some nice lighting. For the front passenger seat, same quality, same design on this. Very good, missing no complaints about it. I think this is just fine. It's very practical. And if you are driving this car, two of you, I think you'll actually enjoy the driving experience that you get in a Toyota Hilux. Now let us check out the rear side of the car. Tuangalie what is the kind of space that you get. Yeah, this is how it is. And of course it's quite some height, so also you get this handle here for you to climb back here. And this is the spacing that you get. You get some decent space for your legroom. Everything feels good. The only downside about this is that you can't recline the seats or move them back and forth. But other than the sitting style, I think everything is good. I have to hold myself here and get in. And of course you can see I can actually stretch my legs, so the space is very much adequate. Hapa katikati you have a drop down armrest, 2 cup holders. So if you're 2, then actually this will be very convenient for you guys. The headroom is decent. If you're very tall, then this will be a hindrance, especially that it doesn't fold. So kama wewe ni mrefu sana, you'll have to take care about this. Other than that, kila kitu iko fiti. You can hang a few things here. If you have your raincoats na nini, you can hang them right there. And ukiwa hapa, you have this hook to hang some weight. Maybe umbeba some goodies, but only you can hang a maximum of 4 kgs. Pockets over here, which are pretty good. And I love the material that you get here. It's quite durable. And ukiwa hapa, that is what you get to see on the front side of this amazing car. So that's it about this vehicle. Vinde venye kuko. The rear side is under lock and key. So I don't know if you can open this. Yeah, so nipaka tufungue this top cover here, of which iko na key yake. So oh yeah, let's have a key. Kuna key uko mbele. So let me show you how to open the rear side. Of course you have cover for this lock. So you just open using this. Kikafungua it comes up. Hivyo tayari iko sawa. And then of course you have to open this. Nakasukuma tu. Oh, I have to twist this. Okay. Yes, so it has this the suspension mechanism over there to open this. Alafu pia inakuja na some lighting for the interior, and of course you see the design is good. So you get a very clean flatbed here where you can put your stuff and close it to ensure that they don't get stolen or haikutani na dust. And if you need to close it, then you'll have to use this. Okay, yeah, that one has to go in. Then you close it, and to lock it, you just have to press it down like that, and it shall lock. So that is how it is, very simple. And also you can open this side in case you need some spacing. So other than that, I think we've exhausted everything about this car. It's a very good practical car for your off-road adventures. Or if you just like a large car, I know people who love driving big cars like this for no good reason. But for prestige, for the big boys, pia mimi, if I get the money, go for Hilux. Hii ni ya kutesa bana, alafu niweka ile ni bull bars. Yes, ukikuja vibaya tunapitana vizuri, tunagongana hapo hapo. So other than that guys, I think we'll end the video here. Let us see which other car we can review. And you guys tell me if you like Toyota Hilux, or if you'd go for a Prado, or if you go for the, what do you call it, the Ford Ranger or Raptor. So make sure you follow me for more. Thank you so much for watching this amazing video. Thank you, and bye bye for now.